Hello students, in continuation of the previous video, we shall watch some more problems or some more questions on seating arrangement. Okay, so previously we were looking into two types of problems, and again there are different types of seating arrangements. Now there are two different set of problems which is given in this set of videos. Okay, so now in this video, six people, Anil, Beena, Chinky, Daniel, Emma and Visa, sits at six corners of a hexagon. So this time, this is not a circular arrangement, this is hexagonal arrangement. Whatever arrangement it is, okay, when it is facing towards the center, your left and right are fixed. Okay, now ours at six corners, Anil does not sit to the adjacent to Beena or Chinky. Daniel does not sit adjacent to Chinky or Emma. Beena and Chinky are immediate neighbors. Visa sits between Daniel and Chinky. Okay, so now since this is an hexagonal arrangement, it is preferable when you draw. See, if it is square arrangements, you will be drawing a square. When it is your hexagonal arrangement, you are going to draw a hexagon. Okay, so first fix the places. Anil does not sit with Beena or Chinky, so you can all the time you can write only the alphabets. Here you can write A, B, C, D, E and F. Okay, now you can put an into mark. You can write Anil or Beena and Chinky will not be sitting with Anil. Okay, you can mention it like that. Okay, now next you should, and again Daniel does not sit adjacent to Chinky or Beena. Okay, you have to mention, okay, you just have to put an into mark and mention that these people are not sitting with each other. Now, I have given the solution already. Now, according to the question, we'll just verify it, how the diagram is drawn here. So now, it is very clear. Anil does not sit adjacent to Beena or Chinky. Now, Anil is not sitting adjacent to Beena, is not there with Anil, and also Chinky is not with Anil. So, it is very clear here. Next, Daniel does not sit adjacent to Chinky. It is very clear. Adjacent to Chinky, it's Beena and Visa. They are not sitting with him. Okay. Next, Beena and Chinky are immediate neighbors. Now it is very clear here. Beena and Chinky are immediate neighbors. They are sitting around each other. Now Visa sits between Daniel and Chinky. It is also very clear. So now the question is, who sits opposite to Emma? So opposite or diagonally opposite will be C. Visa is diagonally opposite to Emma. Chinky's diagonally opposite person is Anil. Okay. So this is how you should draw the diagram and you should understand. Now the next set of problem is, we have A, B, X, Y, C, D, V and W are sitting around a square table for office meeting. They are sitting in such a way that 4 at the corners and 4 at the sides. Okay, whenever it is a square arrangement, 4 will be sitting at the corners, another 4 will be sitting at the sides of the table. Okay, the people sitting at the sides faces at the center and the people sitting at the corner faces outward. Okay, so here it is very clearly said. A previous problem in the previous video, it was not clear who is facing center or who is not facing the center was not clear. Okay, but here it is very clear. 4 of them are facing the center. Those who are sitting at the sides are facing the center and people sitting at the corners are facing the outwards. Now we don't know who is facing center or who is facing off center, but 4 are going to sit in the corner, 4 are going to sit at the side. That is very clear. Okay. Now Y sits third right to V faces the center, C sits third left to X, who does not sit at the sides, and only one person sits between C and D. D is not immediate neighbor. Given all the information, first take a pen and write, rule out all the options that is not into the journal. Okay, now who is second to the left of B is the question. Now I have already drawn the diagram here. Okay, so here what we will be doing, we'll just verify what is given here is right or wrong. Okay, now we have diagram. We know the person who are sitting at the corners are facing outwards and the people who are sitting in the sides are facing your inward. Now our question is, Y sits third right to V. Now V's third right is Y. Okay, V's third right. V is sitting towards facing the center. His third right is Y. It is right. C sits third left to X. C sits third left to X. X is facing outward, so his left is third left is C. It is right. Now only one person sits between C and D. And one more thing, X does not sit at the side. So we can see that X is not sitting at the side. So we can obviously place him in the corner. Okay. Only one person sits between C and D. Only one person, Y, is sitting between C and D. Okay, and all the informations. Okay, now D is not immediate neighbor of X. Obviously D is not the neighbor of X, and D's neighbor is B and Y. Okay, Now W faces the center. It is clearly given W is facing the center or up. So we can put them in the side position if he is facing the center. A is not immediate neighbor of D. Okay, D's neighbor is not A. Okay, so like this we can plot it very rightly. Okay, so please watch some more videos on these type of questions. I'll give you some more practice problem also if needed. Okay, so thank you students for watching the video.